Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got Black Ops 6. So, going to be testing this game. Because I know a lot of you guys are interested in this. Now this is going to be really difficult to play on camera. So I'll try my best. I mean, it's hard enough on this device, I would say. Sorry guys, I'm going to try and keep looking at the camera as much as I can to make sure it's all in frame. And also the FPS is top left. What I'll actually do is put on, where is it, the normal view, so you can see usage as well. But yeah, at the moment we're getting about 70 FPS. As soon as this game ends, I'll show you guys what sort of settings we're on. This is just a standard game of TDM on the map Subsonic, so it's quite a small map, to be honest. It's not one of the more demanding maps, if that makes sense.
You're falling behind, Crimson.
Got a kill, let's go. Now this is playable. I'm not gonna say it's unplayable, especially because I mean we're looking at 70 plus FPS here. So I haven't logged into my main account here. One, because I don't want to ruin my KD, and two, because I've been hearing issues that you can potentially get banned on this device. Now, I believe the reason people are getting banned is because they're changing the TDP mid-game, and what that's doing is it's making the game think you're cheating, basically, because you're kind of changes specs basically mid-game. So as a heads up, do not open this. Oh, it's not even opening. Oh, why is it not open? Why is that button not working? But yeah, the button to... oh, there we go. I don't know why I was so slow there. Do not change the TDP, is what I would say. As you can see, we're on custom TDP, maxed out. The reason we are maxed out is because we're connected. What I will do is I'll do a game without as well. I don't know if you guys can hear the fan noise, but it is loud. I'm not even going to try and defend the device right now. It is loud. But it's cool, if that helps. So there's a couple things that I did to make this. So in my initial early review, I said this game was unplayable. And so how did I fix it? Well, first of all, it was my mistake, I'm not gonna lie. So when I started up the game for the first time, it was saying something along the lines of shader installing. It was really small. It's quite hard to see error messages like that on a device this small, but it was basically downloading the shaders. And when you try and join a game, it does actually recommend not starting the game while those shaders are installing. But I didn't see it in my initial quick test. So yeah, that was an issue. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on the game and talk at the same time. So that was one issue, and two, someone in my comments, if I can find the comment, I'll try and edit his comment on screen now. He recommended allocating more memory to the GPU, so I went into BIOS and did that. So I don't know if that made any difference. I probably should have tested it before I changed that. But either way, this has 32 gigs of RAM, so allocating 8 more gigs of RAM to that is not an issue. So yeah, as you can see, we're kind of sort of fluctuating 70 to 80 FPS. It drops to I've seen it drop to 6 to 8. I mean, you guys can focus on that a lot more than me when I'm trying to play. Actually, what I'll do is after this, I'll also run the in-game benchmark. Like, I would like to think I'm decent at the game as well. Like, I'm not amazing, but decent. But I'm playing terribly right now because of how hard it is to play. And that is, again, let me be clear, mixed that there's a camera in front of my face. So I'm kind of looking up and down. Oh, great. Final death. But yeah, so that's sort of the performance on 40 TDP. Absolutely maxed out. So, oh yeah, I'll show you guys the settings. I won't adjust the settings when I switch to 30 TDP. Well, I can't, I don't think, because I think I've literally got it on the lowest of lowest settings. So let this load into the homepage and we'll have a look. But yeah, like I said, it is on the lowest setting, but it doesn't look too bad since the screen is so small. I mean, it could look better, don't get me wrong, but at 1080p, it is not too bad. So let's not go into another game. Go into settings, graphics. So let's look at what we have here. Again, have a look if there's anything you guys think that I could reduce or do anything else with. So it's on 1920 by 1200. Can I not change that resolution? Try maybe like 720p. No? VSync is off. I don't know if that should be on. Reduce menu render resolution is optimal. And then the actual quality, so it says custom. Dynamic resolution is off. Upscaling, sharpening says FSR1. Should I try FSR3? AMD Fidelity FX Resolution 3.1 combines high quality image upscaling with frame generation technology. I won't try it now since I want to, like I said, I want to keep the test as fair as possible. The FSR preset is performance. Frame generation is on. VRAM scale target is 70. Variable rate shading is off. Texture resolution is normal. Oh, you can go to low as well if you want a bit more. Texture filter anti. Oh, what does that say? Anisotropic, whatever that means. That's on high. I don't know if that should be on high. But everything else I think is on low. I know shader quality is also on high. But yeah, those are the settings. Don't change anything. Benchmark tool. Let's test this. See what this does. And then I'll play a game on 30 TDP. Because I wouldn't say playing this on anything lower than 30 TDP would be playable. Because when it's a first-person shooter, you want as much FPS as possible. So yeah. Benchmark tools. I don't know what this is. Do I need to run around or if it's going to be like playing for me? So curious to see. Actually, since this is already basically a 9-minute video, I'll do 30 TDP in a separate video, since I'm going to have to click off the game anyway. But you can see the average FPS right there. cool. Let's look at the results. So we got an average FPS of 76. Low is 38. What's it? Low first is 31. Low fifth is 38. Whatever that means. You can see the CPU and GPU performance summary. And the setup summary as well. But yeah guys, let me know please in the comments if there is any better setting, because I will definitely try that. One like quick review, which I've mentioned before, trying to turn this with the charger plugged in, is it has got the trigger stops, which are really cool. Like I said, I am used to my Pulse Elite controller, which has similar stops. These are more of a trigger button, whereas to be honest, which is I'm quite a fan of, is these are like a mouse click, so it's like a nice satisfying click. But yeah, let me know. I will record the 30 TDP now and I'll upload that tomorrow, just so you guys can compare. But yeah, please let me know in the comments if there's any more or better settings that I can use, and I'll test that again if needs be, to basically maximize performance. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to disconnect my headphones and see if my phone's going to pick up the fan noise a little bit better, because it is loud. So give me a second. Alright guys, so I'm just using my phone mic now, because I'm assuming this is going to pick up a little bit better. I did listen back to the footage and you can still hear it in like my headphone mic. But yeah, as you can hear, it is not quiet at all. I mean, it's difficult to say. I mean, it's loud, do not get me wrong, but it's also really cool. So you could potentially, I don't know, reduce the fan speed, but I'm assuming if you reduce the fan speed, it reduces the performance as well. So yeah, it's neither here or there. I mean, it's loud, don't get me wrong, but if you've got headphones on, like noise cancelling headphones, you might be alright. I say you probably will be okay. But as you can see, like just raw listening to the fans, even the volume is, what's on 44, if I went like even 50, or even, like you can hear the sound a little bit more. You probably couldn't play this in a public place. Not that you can play like wired, but like even like in the living room with your family or whatever. Like if you're in your own room and your own office, then fair enough, you can probably use this. But yeah, it's not quiet like at all, but at the same time we're running a game like Black Ops 6 over 60 FPS on such a small device. I mean, if we have to remind ourselves that there's a full PC, a full PC in that body. If you have a look, that it's quite thick, don't get me wrong, but it's still a full PC within this handheld. I'm just gonna quit this while I talk to you guys. And it's only been this loud on these settings, so it's not been like this at 30 watts or anything lower. My next video will be trying this game out at 30 to see what performance difference is. I mean, the main thing about trying this at 30 watts is it wouldn't be wired, so that's that. But yeah, so this is best case scenario, the most power that I can get out of this device at the moment. Of course, there might be driver updates and other things like lossless scaling, which I still need to research how that works because I've not tested this. So this is raw performance, what this device is capable of. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, check out, hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day, I'll do basically the same video at 30 watts to see what performance we get. And then, as you can see, I've got Indiana Jones that I'll probably try. I've got some Halo Infinite. Starfield I've roughly tried in my review, but I'll probably do another video. Got some requests for games like Fortnite, which should be easier to run than this. But yeah, again, keep the comments coming. The support has been amazing, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day.